Blat! Blat!
Come on.
I'll take him from the left.
You'll do nothing of the sort. Oh, shit. Almost got the first one down. Ah, of course he got me once. Maybe I can just fuck him up now. Don't wait even for his attack. Ooh, boy. There we go. This is better. That's what I'm talking about.
What is going on here?
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
Of course it
You
is.
slipped on soap.
Lots of soap here. It is a laundry.
Harlots brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to...
Oh,
Shut
yep,
it.
yep, yep. Same thing.
Here.
So,
Shut it.
there we go. Now we're back on track.
Now
And I'm happy.
No funny
Or,
business.
sort of. I am being sentenced.
Soon all your problems will be solved once and for all.
You say that. You say that as if I'm being hanged
Do
or
you know where
something.
this leads?
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know.
Freedom!
Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Why you say that? Oh, well, I guess... No, you don't say that. Right, so... Joseph or whatever his name... never had to do that walk.
Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast, true, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
No, I didn't do anything! Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head.
Off with the head. Off with his head! Alice in Wonderland.
Next.
Paul, the Witcher, take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Well,
Wanted me to think I
what...
was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday.
That makes it better, does it? Consider how many innocent people... I mean, look at this. I mean, yeah... He's trampled a person, but... there'd be other offenses. There sure is, like, decapitation on stealing some
I've brought the
ridiculous
prisoners,
thing
sir.
from a royal.
Unbind him and leave us. Greetings, Witcher.
Oh, right. He's
Your
probably
face.
been...
Doesn't look good. Though, looked even worse last time I saw you.
I apply an arnica extract. I can hardly feel it anymore.
I'm guessing
But my
he's been...
scars pale in comparison to the fate Sienna met with. The fate that was your doing.
And partly yours, which is...
I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Sienna hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
Because she
sorry.
was... an
Might not
idiot.
believe me, but... couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
Right now, yeah. My life, yeah, I sort of do care. And a few other things, but I thought that he was like demoted to being prison overseer. Isn't that the case? He's just here to deliver the sentence. Okay, fine. let's be high and mighty and say a few other things I care about.
Not
too.
only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchess's sister. Have I missed anything? I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day.
Glad you didn't have the deciding vote then.
At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should.
What are you talking about? What man? Dandelion?
Oh, what the
Sheesh,
fuck?
Geralt, you look like you've seen a ghost.
A ghost wouldn't have surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You? You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well, friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
Yeah, we get it. That's kind of a funny turn of events. I didn't expect that. Of all the people to save Geralt's ass, Dandelion? Really? How?
How'd you even know I was in prison?
Regis came to see me right after they locked you up. I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
I feel like Regis deserves a new set of clothes. I know he likes to live in crypts and whatnot, but... Regis is like a damn old vampire who's certainly wise and nice and gentle and all. He should have a nice set of clothes. Not that that is important to the point right now. I'm just mentioning it.
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How do you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic, blended in some deft rhetoric, then added a generous pinch of charm, and voila!
I'd like
You're
to
free.
exactly know how you freed him.
But just so you know, it wasn't easy. In fact, it was pretty damn hard. Duchess was so furious, I think she even forgot she'd banished me from Beauclair. For life. All she could do was scream that you'd never set foot outside that dungeon again.
How'd you get her to take a fresh look at things?
I appealed to the faultless intentions that guided you, to your reputation, your accomplishments, and, well, ultimately she changed her mind, and you're free. Never wants to see you again, but even got her to leave your vineyard with you. You won't get a copper of your promised reward, but you'll keep your estate.
That's pretty good.
Dandelion, you're a regular master of diplomacy. Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Sienna dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
Well, snore. Snorty snore about that. Sienna deserved it. Oh, and as we found out, she planned to kill her sister. And if we don't stop that by being super good, she actually succeeds in that matter. So, there's that. And I'm guessing some of the persuasion was of the physical, well, persuasion.
Been meaning to ask you, how's Priscilla?
All right. Recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So, you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
No idea. Just within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to console a friend in need.
Oh, so he didn't. Well. Wow. Then he really is good at diplomacy.
Alright, see you later.
See you, Geralt.
Wonder what the talk's gonna be with
Off we go.
Regis.
You'll collect your things at the door.
I even get all my stuff back.
To the exit.
Man, I mean this is some mild punishment for a dude who got somebody from the royal family killed, even if she was exiled. As we know, she was never formally you know, made to be another royal anymore, whatever that's called. Where is my stuff?
Your things are past the first gate.
Oh, past the first
I don't
gate.
give a fig.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about you too, so I'm just gonna take my stuff and be away. Should we just run around in those prison garbs? Should we? Yeah, sure. Why not? He's got a fat grin on his face. Oh. Now that it didn't change into my armor, is the whole Regis
Don't
thing gonna
smile so
happen
wide.
in the prison
Someone's
garbs?
liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend.
Do you need to start the conversation off with my vampire friend? I mean, you don't call somebody my white friend, or my black friend, or my Muslim friend, or my Christian friend, so why did you start with race here?
Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
But in this case, it appears he really was.
What did you do while
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
course.
The relationship between two numbers. Dettlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Siana went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the boot black. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Dettlaff. Our search starts with him.
Well, I'll be so we can do that quest now. I wonder if that changes things if we tell her that she was supposed to be the last victim. I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna meet up once I've done this quest that we all know, you know, how it works out and what twists and turns it takes. But let's meet up after we found out that Anna Henrietta was the last victim.
Another
there we go.
name, truly.
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Dettlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
The last victim was the Duchessa.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtues their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All those make sense, and none are mutually exclusive.
Okay. Well, we gotta tell her now.
What do we do now?
Now we drink. Unless, that is, you feel a witchly duty to see the Duchess and tell her what we just learned.
I want to tell her!
Think this might be something Anna Henrietta should know.
As you wish. I shall await you at Mare la Chaiselongue, a mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Coming with?
No. After the horror Detlef brought down upon the city, and in light of Siana's death, I think it wiser not to appear at the palace.
Probably right. See you later then.
Before heading to the palace, you might wish to see if Anna Henrietta is not at the city cemetery. She spent a great deal of time at her sister's grave these last days.
Mm-hmm.
You'll not find wood here.
We'll meet up once I'm on the cemetery, right? And here we are.
Geralt, why have you come? Forgotten already? The murderer you were to kill lives, while the Duchess's sister lies dead.
Wouldn't have come if I didn't have to. Promise you that. But I've learned something. Something that might interest Anna Henrietta.
Forgive me if I lend no credence to your word.
Found a letter Siana wrote. To the murderer.
Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duchessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her.
Am I gonna have to kick another ass before I can tell her that her sister was about to kill her?
Remember, my dear Henrietta, despair is like a
He's the
storm
Viscount?
storm. Sooner or later, the sun must drive away the clouds.
That is easy for you to say. The one murdered was not your sister.
My life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. True, my sister wasn't murdered. Don't even have a sister, actually, but many times I've lost. Ugh, unimportant.
Your Grace.
The impudence you must harbor to come in here after all that's happened.
Calm down. I'm sure Geralt's got a very good reason. Right, Geralt?
Don't want to upset the Duchess. Nope, I gotta tell her something.
Before you start dumping accusations on me, I think you should know something. Siana, she was a vicious, wicked woman.
Who are you to tell me who my own sister was?
I'm the man you hired to investigate the Beast of Beauclair. And I found a letter your sister wrote to the murderer.
Really? Maybe you should read it then. It could be important.
You read it, Dantelai. Aloud to me.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. That is going to be very interesting.
This time you must see to our Duchessa. Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. This shard of ice you must tear from her breast.
My sister could never have written that.
Got proof she did.
No. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Someone seeks to blacken her in my eyes. I won't allow it.
There, Henrietta. Don't get upset.
The letter is vile. It's slander. You must destroy it. Do you hear? No one else must ever read it. Ever!
Consider it done.
And you, out! Get out of here! This is all you're doing! Begone, hear me! I never wish to see you again! I shall never believe she did this. She was not capable. This is an outrage, Dandelion. Tell him it's not true. Tell him it's a dirty lie.
It isn't, though.
Geralt, get out of here, please. The Duchess, she needs to be alone.
I kind of like the open long hair. The long hair open. Normally I have some kind of ponytail, or I forgot what kind of hairdo I had normally on Geralt, but not this one. I sort of missed out on that, because it is quite
As
nice.
to her enlightened highness, didn't go great. Got the full kaleidoscope of her emotional states. Spun through it at an impressive pace, too.
Yeah, I know
Am
a
I to
few
understand she
girls
didn't
who
throw
can
her
do
arms
that.
about you and shower you with thanks for saving her from her murderous sister?
Got that right. I don't blame her, though. Luckily, Dandelion was there to smooth things over. Somewhat.
As you know, I had little sympathy for Sienna. Nonetheless, I very much regret I could not keep her safe. To you, her ultimate fate, does it still bring on the occasional pang of regret?
Yep. Still.
Well then, drink up.
Okay. What's the thing about complex solutions?
Always seemed a very complex creature to me, by your very nature. Not one to go in.
Oh, right. I forgot that.
Beauclair seems safe now, though I'm still left wondering. I mean, Detloff's alive. Think Anna Henrietta's still in danger?
No. He had a score to settle with Sienna. By his reckoning, he did just that. He has no reason to attack anyone else, or to remain in Beauclair any longer.
Sure hope so. Though in his boots, I'd regret having to go. Place is just plain beautiful, damn it.
It is, isn't it? Look at the starry sky. That is, whoa! I mean, if I'm on a, looking up on from not from here, because you can't see fuck all stars here,
Supreme bouquet.
but
Firm,
from
defined beginning.
from
Then
the
developed
little
into rising to
the
a
little
startling
hilltop
finish. Don't you think?
in
Not
the
much of a connoisseur.
village of my
Then
parents.
it is high time you started.
You can
your
see a lot of
education.
stars, but not that
After
many
all,
stars.
The Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way,
Oh
I
yeah,
give
and
for you your new home.
all the rest
On the
we
next
already
step.
know, so I'm gonna just cut it short now.
Thanks. Might
This
tell me
is-
what it is.
I'm just gonna.
Incidentally,
All right, no, we don't. No, we don't. I was made to kill monsters. That's not.
How could...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
bit
skipping
kid-
through this, but oh, wait a minute.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions.
No.
That we...
Alright, so because he isn't persona non grata with the vampires, we don't have this little part of the Mandrake collections. Anyway, that's it now finally, really, from The Witcher. But not from me. I have just come back, quote unquote, just come back from my 2-week abstinence. Let's just not get into details about that one. But suffice it to say, there are gonna be videos again. Maybe not daily, but there are gonna be videos again of, like I said, Deus Ex Human... Nope, Deus Ex... something. Oh shit, I already forgot the name. And GTA, but only the story. Only the story, and once the story is done, maybe some online stuff. We'll see about that. So, have a nice one. Please, oh yeah, please comment and subscribe if you could. That would be nice. Bye.